So today we are going to look into one of the key concepts in the OOPS programming, that is Java abstraction. In the previous video we have seen what is abstract class, abstract method, how we can define abstract class, how we can define abstract method, what is the use of creating the abstract class, and how we can implement while looking at the examples. So today we are going to cover one of the most important topic, which is Java abstraction. So as the definition says, it's one of the key concept of OOPS. You already know we have a OOPS concept, which is like polymorphism, inheritance. So Java abstraction is one of the key concept in that. According to definition, it allows you to hide unnecessary details and only show the needed information. So you are not worried about the implementation detail. If you recall the abstract classes, the abstract method we have seen, we define the abstract class which doesn't contain any of the implementation, and the subclass which is extending it is responsible to provide the implementation details. So it's only the information which is needed is going to visible, and it allows to hide unnecessary details. Like user should not worry about how it has been implemented. He should only worry about what is the needed information, it is visible. So using the abstract class and method, we can achieve abstraction. As you already know, we have done in the previous video. So by using abstract class and method, it's the way to achieve abstraction. Okay, so let's see one of the like practical example. So you can see vehicle class, vehicle. So if you see vehicle, right, it has a car. Let's take the example of car. Car has a brake, car has a gear, car has like different. Okay, so now when a person is driving a car, he is not worried about how the brake is applied, what is the implementation behind the brake, how the brake works. He only cares about, he is only looking at the necessary details, which is the brake pedal. You press on the brake, it will stop the vehicle. That's all you have to worry about. How it has been implemented, what logic they have done, user should not worry about. Similarly for gearbox, how the gear change happen, user should not worry about. He just wanted like how the gear works. If you see another example, live example, you people have used the ATM. In ATM, when you see the menu, it says cash withdrawal, or you want to see the receipt and all, you just go and use that functionality. It's just the user interface. So if you want to withdraw cash, you can just select the option is withdraw cash and you will get the cash. You are not worried about the how it has been implemented, how the cash has been withdrawing, how the transaction is happening behind that. User should not worry about the implementation detail. He simply sees what is like looking, it's just hiding the unnecessary details. So this is some of the example. If you see, let's go some of the practical example, and we can try to understand what exactly how we are going to achieve abstraction using the abstract class and abstract method. So let's take as simple example of consider a vehicle. So all you people already know we have a like one of the brand in the car is Hyundai. Okay, so suppose we have one Hyundai class which we declared as an abstract. If you recall my previous video, you can see in the abstract class we can declare abstract method as well as a concrete method. So we have declared one method as gear, which is declared as an abstract, and logo, which is we have declared as concrete. Now as you know, Hyundai is a brand of car and it can have a different cars, right? i10 is one of the car which belongs to Hyundai. Then we have a Creta, or you can go in any other car, these belongs to Hyundai. So and now you see here we have defined a two method, one is gear and another is logo. So why we have defined logo as a concrete? Because the logo is going to have a common. The Hyundai logo is not going to change. The logo will remain same whether it's a i10 or whether it's a Creta. The logo will remain same, but the gear can change. For example, suppose i10 will have a 5 gear, Creta will have a 6 gear, right? But this is abstract class. So we have defined a Hyundai as an abstract class in which we have an abstract method is called gear. Now why we have defined a gear as an abstract class? We are allowing the class which is extending it to provide its own implementation, because I10 can have its own, suppose it can have a manual, it can have a automated, right? But logo can be similar. It can have a Hyundai logo. So what we have done now, if there is a I10 and then there is a Creta class, so if you see, we have implemented, so if you recall my previous lecture, the subclass which is extended, the abstract class need to provide the implementation. So what we did, Hyundai class has been extended by I10, and then we have provided the implementation of its, which is I10 gear. Similarly, Creta is another class which is extending Hyundai, and it will provide its own implementation of a gear. So clear, this will provide its own implementation and this will provide its own implementation. Now logo, if you see why we haven't implemented logo, because logo is a concrete class, we do not need to provide any of the implementation detail here. Now if you recall again, we always create the object of the subclass which is extending the abstract class. We never create the object of a abstract class. So now you can see I have created another object of I10 class where I am accessing the gear method, which is the implementation provided by the I10 class, and I am calling directly the logo method, which is common to all. Similarly for Creta, we have implemented its own gear implementations for the Creta, and then we are calling the logo. So if you see, we have created two different object. One is for I10 and another is for Creta, and both are accessing its own gear and logo, which is common. So if you run this, you can see the output as, look, the output says I10 gear and this logo. So if you understand my concept, we have I10 is extended Hyundai and this is extending Hyundai, and they have provided their own implementation, and we are using the concrete class, which is common. I hope this will clear your concept what is abstraction and how we can achieve abstraction using abstract class and method. In the next video, we are going to see some of the widely asked interview questions on abstract class, abstract method, abstraction. So we will look with some of the practical example as well. So thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notification.